We have to start from Ohm's law, Coulomb's law. I have to ask them how this fan works. Explain in terms of Ohm's law. Then they have to scratch their head. Ohm's law and ceiling fan. How Faraday effect I have. How Faraday's effect is applicable to the fan, which is the magnetic motor. So they have to scratch their head. And then the gold medalist student is very worried how then the gold medal, that she can justify. Because you see, this is the problem. If you all are getting educated on basis of rote learning, memory-based exams, you will be only producing paper certificates. The short point here is that this is made of a local cultivar which is not cultivated anywhere else in India. That is known as Moira long bananas. Almost 35 centimeter long, each banana weighs 200 grams. And only 4 villages in Goa among 400 villages produce these bananas. These seeds are not given by government. They are traditionally propagated, vegetative. And the propagation knowledge and the germplasm is held by the families very close to their chest. If you offer them 1 million rupees, they will not give you that Moira banana. And they are dried and in the sun and consumed. They are never eaten raw. So I had a student, Miss Anna, who was from Moira. I told her, we have to produce some appropriate biotechnology and give some employment in your village. Because when India will dominate food processing, you tell me, when India is one of the largest food producers, there are 3 countries which compete. 1 year, India is leading country in the world in total food production. Cereals, fruits, vegetables, dairy products, everything included, India ranks number 1. Second year it is Brazil, third year it is China. So China, India, Brazil, China, India, Brazil. Like that you can see the full picture. See what we are losing and you are losing if you are in a rich state like Tamil Nadu, you know that. It is value addition to food, primary. So there are 3 levels of value addition. Primary, secondary, tertiary processing. This is value addition. That bunch of bananas, 1 kg of bananas cost 60 rupees in market of Goa, 80 to 60 to 80 rupees, these bananas. And if I go to the market and try to sell this just like this, put a chair and in Panjim or capital city market, I just sit. Then there are people with premium price they will buy. I will not sell this below 1000 rupees, this bottle. They are willing to pay. And the more expensive is the wine, there are more buyers in Goa. And this wine is maturing for 2 years. We allow it to mature for 6-8 years. We hold it at different temperatures. So then you have Garcinia indica. Dr. Krishnan is an expert on Garcinia indica. When you visit his lab, he will give you a big lecture on the research that they are carrying on. I don't have to speak about it. He also knows about it. So this is Oakham wine. Oakham we call it locally. Garcinia indica, medicinal. This is now 13-year-old, the date is given there. Just circulate this. Dry wine it is, high alcohol content. Professor Krishna, you got around 8 to 10% alcohol in there. So it is not easy to market like that because it's a dry wine, no, it's a party wine. It's not like this one. So this is another bottle of wine which has got little sugar content. 2000. This is another Oakham project over there. Western Ghats Foundation. The bottles are still there.
Yes. He has done a very good work on wine. And he also running a paper on enology.
Yeah, that I told him. Yes. So you see that now you have not asked me, sir, how you make the wine. Very simple. If you want to make wine, you need yeast. Fermenting type of yeast, sugar fermenting yeast. Means fruits contain glucose and fructose. So you need to ferment these sugars and produce natural alcohol. Okay, so that is the alcohol content. So actually wine production involves 23 different enzymes and no scientist has identified how they work in a sort of a chain reaction or in synchronicity. So we isolated yeast from Moira bananas. The yeast were there in ripe Moira bananas. We screened the isolates. We tested the isolates for their sugar fermentation, gas production capacity. And the best superior strain which we conditioned on glucose. We trained him to produce good alcohol content. That strain we inoculated in Moira boiled banana pulp, and we got Moira. Now the substitute for it in most of the IITs, in big universities, what they do? They purchase commercial brands of wine making yeast which are patented. If we depend on foreign strains, our country will never become self-reliant. We will ignore biological capacity and chemical and biochemical creativity of India's natural endowment, genetic and species. Only 10% of our species have been catalogued. And if we want to, only 1,10,000 species altogether are known in India. For example, Professor D.J. Bhatt established this lab. He is one of the well-known tropical mycologists, Professor D.J. Bhatt. He catalogued, when he joined here from 91 till he retired 2011, in 20 years he catalogued 600 fungal species. Most of these are from Western Ghats. And several new taxa he has erected. One of my great guru, I have done my PhD on mushrooms of Goa, edible mushrooms, was your Professor Natarajan from Madras University, Center for Advanced Studies in Botany. He used to visit regularly every 4-5 years and all. He has left behind his mark in documentation of the mushroom biodiversity of the Tamil Nadu state as well as Nilgiris, Shola forest and southern Western Ghats. And he has got a book along with his co-authors on southern, South Indian agaricales, which is world-class book. It's one of the finest taxonomies, but around prematurely expired. So you come from a particular state where there is a tradition of great biologists, great taxonomists, great scientists. So we have lots of things in common, and we have common purpose, common goals, common mission. That is, first of all, you follow Edward O. Wilson. All of you, if you